Hello everybody, welcome to the amazing, thrilling conclusion of the Super League Spring Season 25. We have got KFoged, the absolute legend of Blood Bowl, the greatest of all time, the best man who's ever picked up a pair of dice. He's pretty much a legend, isn't he, KFoged? He's done it in every format, Blood Bowl 2, Fumble, Tabletop, everything, absolute legend. He's up against Diomed, who, Diomed did well in Blood Bowl 2. He did actually do. He was a very good player in Blood Bowl 2, but since Blood Bowl 3, he's stepped it up next level. I think he's probably the best player in the world right now. But he's got a tough ask because the Necromantic do not match up very well versus Amazons, and it's raining. And KFoged has put him on offense because I think both teams are better on defense. I think it is the best two players in the world. I really do. Yep. And here's the other best commentator in the world. Hello, Faemir. Because I'm
fans of the Blood Bowl Super League Spring Edition Grand Final. Here we are. There will be at least 2 games of this, and I think also KFoged put Diomed on offense because it's raining. He doesn't have sure hands, so that makes the controlling the ball much difficult. Much more difficult. Yeah, I don't think there are many names that could come even close to them right now.
No.
Very good. Yes, but this level of being top player of this world, KFoged and Diomed are absolutely legends.
Yep. I mean, Andri did win the World Championship. I'm not trying to take away anything from Andri. He won that in Blood Bowl 3, and this is Blood Bowl 3. But yeah, overall, these guys are a cut above, I think. Hello, punter. Yeah, heroic tackle. Yeah, not to try and get myself out of a job, but I mean, I'd have Faemir on.
Well, if they pay me enough.
There you go. Brilliant coaching.
And draw. No team gets the reroll.
Rubbish coaches here.
With Dodge doing a thing.
Instant. So he's not going to blitz not the LOS, right? Very good, Niagara. he's gonna block this guy.
Exactly, Perde.
Oh, gets a pow. And yeah, he's gonna block this one, isn't he? And then blitz the other. So not bother trying to blitz a non-LOS. I think that's probably the best idea out when you're playing zones. Just knock things down.
And now he's in a little of a pickle. Depends on the angle he uses to blitz with a mighty blow.
Yeah.
If there is pushes, he could end in a difficult situation.
I think he'll blitz from up here, right? He'll blitz from up here and push him down.
And there you go, exactly as predicted. It is the full pow, skull and pow, my favorite roll. All the drama in Blood Bowl in 2 dice.
They might have played in Blood Bowl 2, Niagara. I mean, Diomed did play a lot in Blood Bowl 2 in Chalice and everything, and he was a good player. He was like one of the good players in Blood Bowl 2. But I just feel like he separated himself from the pack in Blood Bowl 3.
Yeah, and Blood Bowl 3 has improved several orders of magnitude.
I mean, he was very good in Blood Bowl 2.
He was good. He was good. He was one of the guys that tend to be on the Chalice and reach far on the Chalice and all that. But now it's like he's absolutely dominating the formats.
Yeah. Now he's on the other plane with KFoged. The two cheeses that stand alone. if you know that from Magic the Gathering, makes the pickup huge 4+ pickup there in the rain. No reroll required. Dream start for Diomed. Okay, would have liked to have removed somebody, but he's got the ball secure. He hasn't had to use a reroll. Really nice.
An instant blitz on the fleshy.
Mm.
Didn't die. And that strength for guard defensive piece
Straight
is
away.
going to dominate those pieces. The two pieces can dominate the pitch.
Yeah. They're a little bit far away, you know, like normally they were next to each other, supporting each other. This is the furthest I've seen them away from each other, honestly 2 squares away, but they're still quite close, and they're freezing out the wolf, aren't they, as much as they can, which is what they want to do.
Yeah, exactly. You know, you need to know what to do, especially if you know what to do. You should improve at Blood Bowl. Why not try some coaching? Jimmy Fantastic will give you an exclusive one-to-one session for 90 minutes. DM him on Discord or email jimmyfcoaching@gmail.com for more details. And for £300 more, I will be there offering my full support. For £200, I will be there, but I won't say anything. Maybe you can hear me breathe or something like that, or cough or something like that, you know, or my keyboard. But that's it. That's all.
Brilliant. Oh dear. What spelling mistake?
There is a will with only one L.
Oh yeah. Oh. I'll be honest. I might have copy pasted it off somebody else's.
That only makes it worse, Jimmy. That only makes it worse.
I know. I might be lazy. Nobody knows.
Stealing content, one of the staples of this channel.
Yeah.
And now, I think one of the decisive factors in this game and in the whole series is going to be time bank management. Because both coaches are going to put the others, you know, in a very complicated situation. You have to think. So, running out of time bank could be deadly here. Oh, what's going to be the first action? The ball is really far away, very, very safe.
Yeah. I think he's going for my kind of plan, right? Just fight them, forget about the ball. So like he's taking it as far away as he can, so that he can properly forget about it. Because it's hard, right? When you've got to fight them and protect the ball, it's difficult. So I really do think he's going for the forget about the ball and just try to fight. Which I do think is the right way, but yeah, very good point on the time management. So he finds somebody he can smash, and he smashes. Double one for Mighty Blow.
Oh. Wolf based.
Yeah, now you got to protect it with a ghoul. Yeah.
Probably right now is a 3+ to hit him with 2D.
Yep. Ooh.
Or maybe, yes, still a 3+.
Yeah. Yeah, this is the problem. Like he can solve everything by rolling a 3, can't he? No matter what
maybe
you do.
Choosing the push, you know, would have been better, and counting on the second. I don't know.
Maybe. The thing is, he doesn't have to blitz him, right? He can just put the guard in and block him. So it was very hard to fully protect him.
And seems that's gonna be what happens.
Yeah.
And now the wolf gets punched in the face. Oh, hold your breath, guys.
AV break. Oh no, it's not. It's bloody hit and run.
It's hit and run. It's hit and run.
Oh man, I bet
animation
Diomed
is stalling seconds from KFoged turn.
Yeah. Oh man, I bet Diomed was in his mouth then for a second, thinking he got his tackler block. Oh, no block on these
roll there. Gets the pow on the wall.
Oh.
Oh, full appearance.
Oh, beautiful, beautiful right there. Took up 2 actions. Didn't get knocked over.
I choose to retreat.
Hmm. God, this is horrible, isn't it? Like, this is so... Amazons are obscene.
Yeah. The...
Full
Oh, there you go. Double pow on the ghoul. Blockless block, if I am correct there.
Yeah. And the worst thing is, right, this is Diomed not protecting the ball, only trying to fight, and he's still got like 3 players knocked over and like no real hits to make. It's like, it's just horrible.
Well,
that was nice, yeah, 1 in 9.
Is gonna change now thanks to that 1 in 9. Well, was it 1 in 9 or
no, it was a 1 in 4.
No.
It was 1 in 4. He was
1 in
dodging
4. Yeah.
Dodging through a tackle zone. Oh God. It was a snake. It was a snake, but it was a 1 in 4. But now he's got to worry about the ball, right? Because this one's loose. He can base the ball, so he's got to think about. He's got to think about the ball now on turn 3.
Well, it's a complicated one because there are not that many free pieces for the Necro.
No, and now the big girls are supporting each other, so now they're completely unhittable. So that's fun, isn't it? Have fun with that, Diomed. I didn't. It's brutal. It's just brutal. Oh my God! I need up skulls instantly.
Well, that's a way of starting the turn. Okay, that freezes the 2 zombies that now can try to do something with side step, dodge, wrestle, jump up, if I remember correctly.
Yeah, ridiculous.
With hit and run. With hit and run, of course. With hit and run.
Yeah. Jump up, hit and run, dodge to start with, and they've got sidestep and wrestle. They're really, really good players. Hit and run is one of those skills that you kind of, I guess people did underestimate it when it was revealed, because it's like really, really, really good, and I think people.
Which one?
Hit and run. I think people underestimated it when it was at first announced, but. It's very strong.
I always thought it was absolutely overpowered. I mean, a skill that allows you to move after a block. It's insanely good. And defensive is another brutal skill that and the fact that it's in agility is like, whoa.
Yeah, defensive is nuts. Like not at 1000 TV, funnily enough, right? Like at 1000 TV, it's not so good. But once you get the skills like this, where like it's all about guard, isn't it? NAF style. It's all about getting the guards and stuff. And then when you counter that as well, it's completely insane. Do you do the 1D here? Maybe not, because he's got to roll a 2+ to hit you, and then you can sidestep somewhere good, maybe. Maybe you don't make the hit, but on the other hand, you've got a 1 in 3 to knock him over. Doesn't hit. Instant punch from KFoged, no safe moves first. Let's see what happens, which is fair. Like, it's fair, and also he got him a player in, so he actually had planned for it as well.
Girls together.
Yeah.
Girls unite.
It's all about having the girls allowed together. Hello, I'm on Mariah. It's the knockdown there. Yeah, like if they're next to each other or like 1 square away from each other, like 1 square between them, it's just like so hard to deal with them. And there you go. He didn't make the hit. He got blocked and got removed. Horrible.
Oh wait, there is more coming.
Oh, hit and run. Not necessarily an AV break. No, it was though. Oh god. Oh yeah, girls are definitely running the world right now. Flip me. Oh my god. It's amazing just how hopeless it feels. Like, you know, it wouldn't be fun versus, you know, anybody. But when it's KFoged, it's like, oh god, forget about it. It's just horrible.
And another POW.
Yeah.
You know, because and now I guess that the piece will dodge away from the zombie. No, keeps it on the zombies.
Yeah. 3 knocked over, including a stun and a removal. Oh yeah, so 4 knocked over. A stun, a KO.
Can hit with a wolf with a tackle, mighty blow that wrestle side step, but oh the risks, but the reward is.
Yeah, maybe you've
massive.
got to do it. Maybe you just have to do it. Yeah, it's one of those things where I don't think there's a maybe. Actually, the more that I've talked about it, the more that I've forgotten the maybe. Just blitz it. 2 into 1, but you've just got to do it. You've got to get lucky. Well, I guess you can try and get lucky first with a zombie, right?
Oh, he goes to the top right.
Yeah.
Even if he follows, yes, there you go. Now the wolf.
Ooh,
has
this
a
gives him
much
2 into 2. No, this
angle.
gives him 2 into 2. Interesting sidestep by Big Kev. Yeah, I mean that's why Diomed did the block, right? Because this is 2 into 2. You can move the zombie here, and then it's 2 into 2.
Oh yeah, true.
Yeah. Really nice.
True. KFoged didn't show the play, but the Diomed did, and pushes that are gonna need those.
Oh dear.
Oh my god, just back. No, he wouldn't there.
Oh no.
Oh my god, reroll. This could be a reroll here. No, because keeps a cool head.
It maybe should have been a reroll because this is bad. It's really bad.
Diomed is stuck in his own half of the pitch in his drive.
Yeah. He's just pinned by all these horrible, disgusting Amazons. Diabolical, isn't it? It's just so hard. Like, you can give Amazons to a chimp and they'd have a good chance of beating you. When you give them to KFoged, it's horrible. Yeah, I mean, they are a bit slow. They're not as slow as they used to be because now they've got the hit and run blitzers that are movement 7, right? So they're nowhere near as slow as they used to be. But that is their weaknesses. They're a bit slow and they're a bit bad on offense. So honestly, if Diomed can get out of this half at 0-0, then he can maybe turn over KFoged and win 1-0, right? But he's got to get out of his half 0-0 first. Like, that's the goal. Like, it's stupid that they literally switched the goal from scoring and being 1-0 up to surviving your own offense. That's the goal against KFoged Amazons. Survive your own offense. It's ridiculous.
It's yeah. And the other day, I don't remember in which channel it was. Maybe this is Fez or someone else say that, you know what? Yeah, but the dwarves. I mean, yes, Amazons always have a problem with dwarves, but now they have much more tools. They have strength for defensive pieces. So when you increase the skills of the players, you know, you add more TB to the team. The dwarves doesn't have strength for pieces, doesn't have defensive pieces.
Yep.
And doesn't have hit and run pieces. So, you know, it's not much harder for dwarves.
Yeah. Yeah, way harder. There's no auto wins against them. I mean, they're still as close as it gets to a counter, obviously, but it's not a walk in the park by any means. Death roller slander. Oh, he followed there. Interesting. So he can jam that one in.
There you go.
And this one.
Everything sorted. Nice. Free hit on the wolf.
It's a pal.
The POW.
Wolf has. Wolf has 4 dice and pushes. Not necessarily an AV break.
Or a dead.
It isn't.
And use a sit and run to get in an even better position.
Mm.
You know, just casually.
Yeah. Chorfs are no longer an issue for Zons. Yet one of their like 2 counters is gone. Is been removed from the game. So yeah, they're even stronger. Yeah, that's a very good point, Steve. Very good point. Chorfs have been literally removed from the game. They don't exist anymore. They technically have rules, but they've been removed from the game.
The Amazons in the Warhammer Fantasy lore live in the same continent that is the Lizardmen?
They do, yeah.
There you go. The Lizardmen conspiracy goes very deep. Someone in Games Workshop is doing things there. Someone in charge of fantasy is doing stuff.
Oh, God.
And meanwhile, the Hell Elves, after 30 years, got surpassed.
Very good. Oh, dear. They should get strength 4 elves, right? They're the Lion Warriors. They should get Lion Warriors like strength 4 elves. Seeing as Zons that currently get strength 4.
The most I could expect is like the High Elves, the Blitzers get downless. That's the closest they're gonna get to get something. I don't expect anything else. And even downless is gonna be, ooh.
They could have more armor, right? Like the Blitzers could be like AV 10 plus because like it's magic armor, the dragon armor of the thing. So you could have that, I guess. But
who wants to get 1 plus armor with armor is so cheap on TV?
Wow, Uber fell too soon.
Oh, remember your strength 5 mighty blow, high elf catcher, Jimmy.
Oh yeah. That wasn't as good as the strength 4 witch elf. Honestly, it literally wasn't as good a player. I don't think. But I blew it. That bastard sick as eggs killed it. Oh my god, high over the bolt throw, that'd be amazing. They could have like some kind of inducement, like spells or whatever, right? Like they could have something like that. Seems lame though, doesn't it? The famous Tomb Guardian, yeah. The obvious one to me is like make high elves like the bashy elf team. But it's hard to do that when dark elves still exist with 4 blitzers. So you could take the strength 4. You could take the 4 blitzers away from the dark elves, but then it's hard. That's a hard change to make after so long, isn't it? But that's what I'd do. I'd make high elves 4 blitzers.
Dark elves are all right, and especially in the a 1.
Oof.
And Diomed manage.
Yeah. I haven't got a clue about the Blood Bowl announcement. Maybe like the next season, what the team is for the next season, I don't know.
Yeah, it's gonna be the next season probably.
The Strength 5 catcher was a god, but genuinely I think the Strength 4 witch elf was a bigger problem for people to deal with. Oh yeah, but it means the Games Workshop announcement, but one of the games that they're announcing things is Blood Bowl 3, isn't it?
And the announcement is now the teams are gonna have only 6 players. You have to buy 2 boxes of to have enough players to play, and 3 to have all the positionals.
Do you reckon, Christopher B? I really have no idea. They haven't told us anything. They have not told us anything.
Blood Bowl 3 on Switch 2 is not even Switch 1.
Yeah, it's not even on Switch 1, yeah.
It's like, you're being very optimistic. I mean, it could happen, but if they were working on that, They would have already released it on Switch 1.
Yeah, you'd think so.
The Switch is too crap to run it? I don't know.
Okay, so 3 turns. One thing about Diomed is he's really good when it comes to like scrapping, right? So this kind of game, you know, like is remember the World Championship when he beat Davo when like he was just, you know, he'd lost loads of players instantly and he was against the ropes and something, loads of desperate shit instantly. So you know he is good in that situation in general. So you know he's like that from the start in this one. And he might be able to do something here. Not the biggest pressure turn from Cole. So the question is, do you try to surf this one and get back over here, but it's turn 6, or do you? But you know you could give up the score as well, right? You could stop trying to score. You could just try and surf this one. Or you could try and push down this side and then dodge this guy.
I think he's in a good position to try to do both.
No.
Oh, there you go, serious injury.
Helps for this drive. Not really for the game with 3 reserves.
Not really for the game because KFoged had a team of 14 players.
Yeah. Thulian wants a sideline cage. I think it's a turn too early for that. But also...
How's going to KFoged recover from that cast? Yeah, it's impossible. But he has an iron will. You know, years and years of experience. Yes, it's the final. The final is the best of 2 with a possible of a 3rd game.
Yes. Vituk format. So the first 2 games will not have overtime. And then, if the winner hasn't been decided in the first 2 games, there will be a 3rd game with overtime enabled.
And Sigasex, for God's sake, how you don't know this? I don't care how famous you are, you know. For God's sake, wake up to the real world. It's been going for ages now. Come on, man, get a grip. He leads with the ball carrier.
He might be sideline cage.
Not much. But no. Goddamn, that ghoul is running down the pitch.
The dodge out the wolf, double rush with a fleshy, double rush with a zombie. Oh no! Don't rush with the fleshy, and then just rely on the dodge. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Yeah. Rely on the dodge. No, I prefer not rushing and relying on the dodge. Honestly.
That's Diomed without reroll. Whoa.
Yeah.
And 3 minutes, less than 4 minutes on the time bank.
Yeah. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Right, the wolf could have got here, and then the fleshy could have been there, and then the zombie could have been there. So I think, as much as I am a Diomed fanboy, I think he's made a bit of a boo-boo, and he should have relied on the wolf dodge and then not had to rush.
And we are going to see a 1D surf.
Yeah, I mean, he was still relying... Well, I mean, he could have rushed with a zombie. So I guess because he used the reroll is why he didn't rush with a zombie. But, like, I guess then he had to rely on the wolf. So... Oh, wow, okay, that's a beautiful double rush.
Okay. Now you have to do the surf. I mean, no!
No. He should have done the 1D.
I think the 1D, yeah, but those 2 players are not very relevant right now anyway, so...
Yeah.
Why risking doing the Amazon relevant?
Yeah.
But yeah, 1D there.
Oof. Yeah, I think he shouldn't have rushed. I think he should have had the wolf out there. But never mind. This still works, right? I do think maybe, like, you know, only maybe a mistake. No, I think it was a mistake because he relied on the wolf dodge anyway. He should have just done the wolf dodge first, and the wolf would have been out there. I guess the fleshy being further forward is good, but
it cost him his last reroll, so heavy price.
And it was only one rush as well, wasn't it? So like, I think it was only one rush. I don't think he doubled.
No, it was only one. It was only one.
Yeah, so it was unlucky, to be fair. Like, you've got to roll the dice versus KFoged sometimes, right? So, and he is in range, so he could rush next turn. So it does mean that KFoged's got to do something against him.
I mean, the Snake Warrior can do a 3+ and get herself next to the Fleshy and the Wolf. Doesn't even need that because, you can just casually 2D there, block, less block. And now...
I think he's got to make a dodge here.
Exactly the square I said. I mean, and now how do you hit that piece? With whom?
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, he's got to. I think he's got to dodge double rush here. Oh, he's got single rush. He's got to at least single rush, right? I don't know if it's a single or a double. He's got to at least rush because you can't just give him the score for free. Like, you just can't. You have to rush one at least. He rolls a 1 on his rush.
Rolls a 1. Here comes the reroll, and there you go. Fails the dodge there. Ooh. And fails the second dodge, and that a stun and that zombie becomes free.
Yeah.
So he can tag the leader piece.
Yes. Yeah, he could make this hit because it is the leader. Like, it's a 2D on the leader. If you had a reroll, he'd probably make this. You've still probably got to do it, right? Because just do that hit with a wrestler, and then your wolf risks the blitz on this guy. I guess you've got to do a 2 into 1.
Yep. And for those watching at home, which is literally everybody, unless they're watching on the bus, the train, the office, the nuclear reactor, wherever you are, the bacon aisle at the Tesco's. When you hit a piece with defensive still works?
Yes, yeah.
There you go. That's the problem with defensive. It works even if you are punching them.
Thulian, where's this guy? Where's this guy, Thulian? But yeah, it's a 2 into 1, isn't it? Which isn't great.
Yeah, nuclear reactors. I mean, I have friends that have worked in nuclear plants and nuclear reactors. One of them was working building them. One of the engineers that goes there and do the actual stuff there.
Maybe you're better off just blitzing with the ghoul itself.
Okay. I think that's going to be the...
Just hope for a POW? Nah, a 1D's got to be better. A 2 into 1's got to be better.
With the ghoul versus the wrestle dodge side step.
Yeah.
Oh.
Yeah, no, yeah, you've got to blitz with the wolf, right? You've got to blitz with the wolf. You've got to blitz with the wolf. 1D, you can't 1D with the fleshy. You can't dodge out the other ghoul. So I think all there is the wolf dodge into 2 into 1. The problem is he's got to jump over if he gets the both down, right? That is the only bad thing. But he's probably got to take the both down, because if he doesn't get the both down, it's going to be a push into a 1D. So no, he blitzes with a thing. Oh god, okay, I kind of hate that. But at least it guaranteed him a chance to score, I guess.
Are you sure of that statement?
follows, is he just going to 5-3? Surely it's better not follow and then go 4-3 and then 2-2, an extra 2.
Or he can just,
Fails.
Fails. Tragedy. Absolute tragedy.
Oh, was he 9 away? Oh yeah, he was 9 away. He had to follow. Yeah, maybe he should have. Maybe he should have wolf blitzed.
Is a 5-3 better than a 4-4-3? Yeah, probably yes.
I don't know. Tough actually with only dodge. Might be 4-4-3 is probably better actually.
Steve Motti, you were asking if they glow in the dark. No, but nearly. Because since there is a nuclear reactors when they're working or something like that, they release a radiation that is blue light, which is absolutely harmless. Doesn't cause any problem or something like that. So they have photos surrounded by that. Shining with the full power of a nuclear plant. In a harmless way. You wouldn't catch me there, but he told me he was harmless, so I believe him. Cherenkov radiation, there you go, KFoged, there you go. So you know that, but you don't know the rules of the playoffs of the Bloodbowl Super League.
That's the scoring threat gone for KFoged. I mean, he can add a different one, but yeah, this was always going to be punching the wolf, right? So, this one's going to come down as a scoring threat, surely. Oh,
there you go. If you want to know how to deal with your scoring threats, why not try some coaching? Jimmy Fantastic will give you an exclusive one-to-one session for 90 minutes. DM him on Discord or email jimmyfcoaching@gmail.com for more details. And for £300 more, I will be there offering my whole support. £200 more, I will be there. Maybe you eat a sandwich or something like that. I don't know. Something like that. And also, I want to say that the coaching from Jimmy is much, much, much cheaper if you don't have me there. Much cheaper if you have me there at all.
Yeah.
Why would anyone would like that? I don't know, but I have to provide all the information. This is a legit business.
Oh dear. So all there is, you've got to blitz the scoring threat. I don't think you can try and score your own, on your own drive. I don't think you can even try. He's flanked by guard defensives. It's ludicrous, isn't it? I think KFoged made it a bit too safe, honestly. I don't like this. I don't like this at all. This Wraith could have gone here, right? This Wraith could have gone here. And then he could have blitzed this, pushed it. That's the best thing to do. So maybe Diomed cracking under the pressure a bit here.
Sandy is like, was kind of surprising. The KFoged knowing about the Cherenkov radiation or KFoged being too conservative with the scoring thread.
Or KFoged not knowing the playoff rules.
Yeah, not knowing how this thing works. You have been here before. Pushes on the first one. Yeah. Go to the right. Second hit. Oh my god, it's gonna be going up.
Yeah.
No.
See? Oh no, because he wants to bracket it as much as possible. Yeah, see, Rose. Yeah, maybe he'd thought about this is where it'd be, but I really like pushing it up to there on pushes. But maybe I'm wrong, and maybe Diomed's right.
We see a pow there, and that's gonna be 2D on the leader. That's a piece that the KFoged will probably try to save, but never in danger.
No. And
that's Diomed with 2 minutes left on the time bank versus 6.5 minutes by KFoged.
Yeah, KFoged's a very fast player, and I mean, he's also been on defense where it has been a bit easier for him, right? And it's been hard for Diomed. Next half, it's going to be harder for KFoged, on his own offense than it is for him on defense. So he really, really does want to score here. It's going to be really hard in the rain. Oh. Yes, Sandslaker and Seabros, yeah. Yeah, normally that's the case, but this is asking a lot versus Big Kev. So who knows? And maybe he was just right and I was wrong.
We know that Diomed have rise to the challenge time and time again. And has this mysterious power. The less players and less rerolls he has, the better he plays.
Yep. Just going to go straight handoff here, I guess. 6+. Just a cheeky 6+ handoff.
6+ with a reroll and then a few dodges. There you go. Not a problem in the world.
I mean, no reason not to go for it, right? The lineman dies, he doesn't even give a shit.
There you go. That's the reroll gone. Catch fails. And that's the first half. And I'm going to feed my cat because they've been around me all this time.
Fantastic. So Diomed survived his offense, which honestly, against KFoged, you've got to take that as a bit of a win. He didn't go 1-0 down on his offense. He did fail that KO, which is very rough, not getting that Wraith for the second half. But he's still got 11 players because he's got 12. He's still got 11 on the field. KFoged with Amazon, KFoged with Amazons, KFoged with Amazons. I don't know which one I said. I don't know if I said KFoged or Amazons, but KFoged with Amazons, it's really hard. It's really, really hard. This is game 1. Max 69. This is game 1. And I did play KFoged in the group stage with this exact Necromantic team, and it was hard. It was really hard. Depressing. On it, like it's a depressing game to play because it's so hard, and like you just can't do anything, and all of your things that you've got that do things don't do anything versus this team. It's so stupid, but like. He can get dice, right? You can just make a bunch of removals and beat him with a dice. So it's tough. But yeah, like every game versus KFoged is tough. Every game versus Amazons is tough. Like so, you combine those two things, and it's really tough. Oh, officious ref. Nobody's sent off. Throwers down. But they are a bit worse on offense, right? Because they've only got the 2 strength 4s. They haven't got any guards of their own to set up hits. So they haven't got that much to go with it. I probably should have gone. Yeah, they are theoretically AV8+. Yeah, they could die. But to do that, you've got to engineer blocks against them, which is difficult versus KFoged. Because he keeps his guards, he keeps his guard big girls together, and does his best to stop you getting good hits on you. So it's really hard. Yeah, stabbing the big girls honestly might be your best chance. It's really hard. I might give Amazons a go at some point. I don't know about maybe just Arena rather than Super League. I don't know if I need to make them tier 0 in Super League, so discourage anybody from taking them just because they're so depressing.
Okay, I'm back.
Hello, Faemir.
Oh, I saw that the Diomed already lost another player.
Yep. So now he's down to 10. But the thing is, at least he can hit now. This one turn, he gets to hit things. He gets to put his guard away from the big girls, right? He gets to put his guard away from the Zon's guard, and then hope that the Zon's smashing, like the big girls smashing zombies every turn, doesn't lose him the game. Oh, AV break. Removal.
Into a KO.
Yeah. Yeah, they should be S tier like Amazons. This is the stupid thing that I hate about S tier in games and stuff. People who just put S tier instead of A tier. It's so stupid. Or like tier 1. Like it's so stupid that they just replace.
It's because of the Japanese games. I started seeing the S tier in Japanese games, Devil May Cry and all that.
Yeah.
And some fighting games have an S tier, the super tier.
Yeah, but there was a reason for it, right? Because it was so much better than the others. It deserved its own tier, and now people just use it to replace the A tier. It's so stupid. It's literally so stupid.
Well, that's why there is the S plus tier and the S plus tier. Just keep adding pluses. That's so what they did in Devil May Cry. At some point, you can get like S plus.
It's so dumb. It's literally so dumb. But there you go. In terms of Blood Bowl, Amazons are an S tier team, and KFoged and Diomed are the S tier coaches. But poor old Necromantic are only A. They're not quite as good as Zons. They don't match up quite.
And you talk about the teams that used to be A tier, that now are dismissed because I think are S tier. What about the B tier that used to be a decent thing to do, The one A, B tier is like, oh, second base, now it's the third. It's like, what the hell is going on?
Oh, dear. So, I mean, the problem here is Diomed has his tackler and 2 guards there. And KFoged will really want to fight them. And he does. And now you've got 4 good players here all in the same area, like where he wants to put his blockers. It's not good, is it?
And he can absolutely lock them down with maybe just only one of the big girls.
I'm sure he's going to put the other one in here.
Yeah.
Oh, I guess he could put it in there, though. I think he'll put it in here. Because he needs it to hit the wolf, doesn't he? Yeah.
There you go.
Should have stood this one up. Big Kev, unless he's dodging, which it could be dodging, to be fair. But it could have stood up first.
And the wolf eats the mud, and now
completely fine.
Going for a 2D on the Wrestle Ghoul.
Yeah. Look at that. A safe moves at some point.
At some point, yes. At some point there will be, moving players without needing to roll dice.
Yeah, that's funny, that, isn't it? So even Big Kev there, he's probably thinking about see what happens over here and then stand it up because it might be dodging. But even Big Kev makes a little bit of a mistake every now and then. Also, just realised he'll be happy that he got the ball up without having to use a reroll, won't he? Because it's a big problem, the rain, for both these teams without sure hands. Sure hands.
Yep.
So yeah, this was a big problem from Diomed. He stuck all these guys together, and now the big girls are very close, and he's going to struggle to do anything.
And there is a Fleshy on the right side of the pitch, lonely under the rain.
Well, he can hit this, can't he?
Probably listening to Evanescence.
He actually does get a hit. Either big girl he can hit 2 into 2. If he pals this. If he pals this, he can hit either one. If he just... but this one he can definitely hit, right? The ghoul can come to there. And he can blitz. He can blitz the big girl. He actually, it's not with tackle, but he does the block with block. So I think this was to, if he rolls the pow, he can free up the centre. Oh, maybe not. Maybe he's just going to blitz with somebody else. He just gets the hit with the wolf.
Here comes the wall with pushes into more pushes. Jesus Christ! Not many good blocks rolls for Diomed this game.
No. Well, maybe he's going to dodge. Maybe he's going to dodge the tackler. Maybe he's literally just going to dodge the tackler. Oh, he's going to hit with this 4, 5, 6, 7. Yeah, okay. So now he's got the guard, except it's stand firm. Oh, he blocked with it.
Oh.
Okay.
And
4,
that
5,
makes
6,
now the blitz with the wolf.
No, he can still block it. He can still block it with a fleshy. But he's got to pow it, hasn't he? He's got to pow it.
Blockless block. There you go. Push into stand firm. Will it stand firm? Yes.
Now he can dodge to blitz this one, right? Which I think is fair. I think that's fair. It's a 2 into 1, but I think you just got to do it because you're so screwed. Zon's OP.
And Diomed already on the time bank. Here comes the blitz. Dodge works.
Gets the full pow.
Goes forward. Full pow. This is it. This could be
Heavy break. Yes!
Into badly hard. And that's gonna be not an apple.
Instant apple.
Oh, uses the apple.
Instant apple, yeah. Which is surprising, isn't it? Because, you know, but I mean, you would have thought you would have used it on a KO. Because there should only be one drive. But maybe he's worrying that he's going to have to be forced in early, right? With losing a big girl. So that's interesting. I mean, they aren't as good on offense, Zons. Zons aren't as good on offense. So that's good for the good of the game. Like, he's not going to be shy to score early here, right, Core? Because, like, he's got to get his score done. If he gets his score done and gives the Necro, like, 3 turns left or something, he's going to back himself to stop him if he's got the big girl. That's good for the game, anyway. Not being mean to Core when I was cheering that death. But, I think it's good for the game.
I think that piece is absolutely disgusting. And whoever this. Oh my god.
Oh well.
Oh well.
Scratch that.
Well. A guard down and a wolf down. Oh my god. This is tragic.
We thought it wasn't GG, but apparently.
Be careful, this Diomed. We're talking here about, the less pieces, the more powerful we get. It's like the ninjas in the movies, when there are a lot of ninjas all die with one hit, but when you are the last ninja.
Okay, don't say it's over. Nah, that is great news though for Diomed. It's one less big girl. It means he can actually hit them now. Sometimes. Sometimes. He's got 2D here, hasn't he, straight away with wrestle. So.
And that flex is a very nice position. And I think it's going to be a very interesting turn for Diomed.
I guess the problem is it's just such a commitment, right? Because you've got to cancel this assist and you've got to put in 2 of your own. But like that, does that just give this up? Maybe you should just blitz this instead. I don't know. I mean, maybe you can blitz this first, but it's hard, isn't it? With difficulty, Max. With difficulty.
He could try to go for the hit on the big girl because that opens the door for the blitz with the wolf on the side stepper block.
Yeah. Yeah. Yeah, he probably has to. It's like all of his players to make this hit, but he probably has to.
Oh, can Diomed win now? Well, Max 6999999. Wait and see. I've seen Diomed winning in even worse situations. He still even have 1 minute 50 seconds in the time bank. Oh,
Yeah.
wait a second. Get the pow. Please freeze the fleshy, and the wolf can run around.
Yeah. That's good, isn't it? Because it gets his wolf free, and then gets the fleshy in a pretend good spot because the defensive spoils that a bit. But it doesn't spoil it for KFog's turn, right? Like, that's the thing. As powerful as this defensive is, it is only powerful half the time, and it's a lot less good on offense than it is on defense. Gonna put another one in for the 2D.
Holy Theo still in with 2-0-0 with 11 fling bill.
He could have also 2D'd that guy, but then with the fleshy there. But no, it's not where I would have put the fleshy. Interesting. He has to wrestle. Well. Man. How bad would Diomed be feeling? You remove the big girl and then you only get like a minute of celebration before your wolf's cast. KO'd, was it? Yeah, KO'd. Oh. And this isn't hit and run, so that is, yep, a stun.
Oof. Still, there is a good line of defense by Diomed. He still has the players there.
Yep, he did make it a pretty decent defense. But Cole's got plenty of time, hasn't he? I mean, leaving a lane isn't really encouraging the early score, right? Because it's it's a tough one. Like, KFog's only going to take it if he wants it. So if he wants it, then you don't want him to have it. So it's not like, you know, he's not going to fall for like trap space, right? KFog isn't going to fall for trap space. So if you want him to go down there, then he doesn't want to go down there. But at the moment, he probably does want to go. I think he would score early if he could. I think.
Yeah, but right now scoring early, as with the ball carrier, will need 10-15.
Yeah.
So the scoring early is, involves some plays under the rain, which probably he doesn't want to do.
Yeah. So I don't think Diomed would want to encourage an early score, just because if he scores early, you probably just lose. I mean, he battled away for it, turns on offense, did nothing, right? So I think KFog's very happy with an early score, and Diomed's very unhappy with an early score, and vice versa. Interesting. It's a super interesting matchup, especially with these guys.
And a removal there would have been so nice, getting rid of that advanced piece. Or even an armor break. Something. He needs something.
Yeah, he really does need something. Fleshy could go in there or there, couldn't he? The problem is you don't want to get left behind. You could just leave him back a bit, because he's got to get past you, right? Like, you as Diomed, you just need to try and defend. Yeah, you don't need to put pressure on. You just need to cover the breakaway, and you know, hope you can get a 0-0 out of this. If you can get a 0-0 out of this, it's a win, right? Because you failed on offense. You didn't get turned over, so it wasn't a complete fail. But, like, you didn't score on your own offense. So if you can get out of this as a 0-0, you're happy as Diomed here.
He was fishing for the power or the wrestle there.
Yeah. Very cheeky. Block plus block. Still hasn't stood up his goal. His goal. That's a huge power, isn't it? Isn't it?
Massive.
And an AV break.
Even better.
And a removal. Oh, he could have appled that. KFoged if he hadn't appled the big girl earlier. Interesting.
Yeah. That should have been 100% apple there, but here comes the dodge.
Locks that one down. It's looking bad for Core now, isn't it, actually? These 3 removals. Now he's only got 8 players. And he's got to protect the ball himself. Of course, Diomed's on 9, but still. A few removals.
He doesn't need to protect the ball.
Yeah, exactly.
Oh, baby.
It's been spiced up. Man, if Diomed still had his mighty blow tackler, he'd be favourite to maybe even get the 1-0 now, I think. But that was brutal, that removal. Is Core going to try to hand off to the blitzer and run? He can't hand off in the rain. He just can't, can he? He's going to power up the centre. The centre's too weak.
Here comes the blitz.
Oh, can't hit and run. Yes, just run. The problem is you don't get very far through it, right? That's the problem. Like, you've got a double rush to get through the hole. So I think if it wasn't raining, you would have thought about handing off to the blitzer. And then if you hand off, and you can get away, can't you? Whereas now he's got to, probably got a double rush. Maybe a single rush. Probably a double. And there is a gaping hole to run through, yep. Of course, realised that he wasn't really doing anything there, that was all.
And now the sun's come through.
Oh, he's doing a handoff. Oh no, it's because he's got it by default. Oh my god, I thought, oh my god, what a madman. I was like, I wasn't expecting this. But he's got, oh my god, another one.
And that's 2 rerolls.
Yeah, 2 rushes, 2 rerolls.
Big Kev. But the cage is done.
It was 3 rushes total, and had to use 2 rerolls. But yeah, he got it done. But he's not in range, is he? He's not in range except for the blitzer, so I guess you blitz the blitzer and hope you pow it. And then he can't score next turn.
Yeah, okay. Blitzer with whom?
Good question. I don't know. You Diomed, you figure it out. Maybe this wolf. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Rush. Okay, no, that looks terrible, doesn't it? Dodge off the Wraith. Just dodge the Wraith to blitz him. I guess is what you have to do. But he's got to do it quick. He's only got a minute of time bank left, Diomed.
Yep.
Big problem versus Core. He makes you think.
At least put the zombie next to the blitzer.
Yeah.
There you go. He has decided the play, so now things are gonna move really fast.
You'd think so, yeah. I think you've got to block this with a ghoul, right? Even though this ghoul's a great play to get back in front, I think you've got to block with a ghoul, and then hope that you pal so you can get the fleshy in there and get this one up there. I think you just go all in this turn.
13 seconds left of the turn time. Oh my god, we enter in drama time.
Oh, he just stands up. Oh, he dodges. Oh my goodness. Gets a full pow. And that gives him that angle. So maybe he's going to try and blitz with the 1, 2, 3, 4. Maybe he's going to try and blitz with the wolf, right? Blitz the other corner with the wolf. No, he's blitzing with the fleshy. Okay, yeah, get the fleshy in, obviously. Duh. Yeah, get the fleshy on the ball. Idiot Jim. Sorry, I'm a bit slow. Of course, that's what he's going to do. And then the wolf could maybe even come there to make it harder for this for the blitzer. I'd try and make it harder for the blitzer at this point. Yeah, he does make the dodge off. Okay,
there you go.
That's hard for Cole now, isn't it? That's hard. This the big girls, you know, in a triangle, and then he hasn't got much in front. This is very exciting. Stun as well.
And now, even if the ball carrier has more or less a way out going back after the 2D from the lino to the zombie, which happens instantly.
Yep. The wolf and the ghoul can hunt her down.
Yeah, but the wolf and the
dodge. Big dodge, huge knockdown. The big girl is instantly back in the action.
Oh my god, and now it's a wall of trouble.
Diomed had one good turn where the big girl wasn't involved, but now, unfortunately, you know, made the dodge, got the knockdown, and now KFoged's got a lot of dodges to make to screen this. There's the first one. Makes it.
Exit. Now is gonna come the second one.
Oh. Fails it.
Fails it, and now there is a chance. A glimpse.
Power this one. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 rush. And then you can dodge blitz 2 into 2. Yeah, this wrestle moved round to here. Maybe a mistake by Diomed, honestly, right? It was good. It was kind of good tagging a player, but yeah, maybe this wrestler should have done the block with the block first, and then just brought the wrestle back. If he had the wrestle back to here, this doesn't happen, right? Like this wrestler could have been here last turn, which would have really stopped everything. That would have been amazing. That would have been an amazing square. Obviously, easy to say in hindsight, but you know, you've got to spot this the turn before, haven't you, for Diomed? I'm not saying I would have done, but thinking about, you've got to anticipate what your opponent's going to do to get out of the problem that you've set for them, right? So maybe he anticipated this Zon dodging around somewhere, and also he wanted it to still tagged if he failed the Wraith dodge and stuff. But maybe you've just got to go and look at this has to work, right? Especially versus KFoged. Maybe you've just got to think, look, this dodge has got to work. I want the wrestle back here in case, you know, plan for success rather than thinking about mitigating failure. One in 9, instant fail.
Oh my god, that was brutal. That was so quick.
yeah. He's got dodge and auto, hasn't he?
Oh my god.
Oh.
What a moment for a 1 in 9. It was there. It was 2D into 2D.
Yeah.
I mean, very difficult, but 2D into 2D and a reroll invested 100%.
Yeah. Or he'd
and
use
now
bunches of rerolls. He'd have used all 3 rerolls in that play if he had to, wouldn't he?
Yep.
Now this has given Core the stall, probably. Maybe not. Maybe he doesn't need a stall, does he? Maybe he just bangs it in. If he powers him, he'll stall. I guess you blitz the ghoul, and if you power him, you stall. Because the wolf can reach you.
Yeah, but the wolf can. No, I was saying that the wolf can be hit, but
Not easily, yeah.
Oh,
I think he'll just score.
This could be it.
KFoged, I don't think's conceded a touchdown in that. And I think he's conceded one. I think he's won 6 games 1-0 and he's drawn 1 game 1-1. Oh no, he won 5 games 1-0. He drew 1 game 1-1 and he won 1 game like 4-0 because it was against Chaos. And he diced him. Oh dear.
And now Diomed. Well, the consolation for Diomed is whatever happens now, there will be another game tomorrow.
Yes.
At 19 UTC.
Yeah, absolutely.
Which is 20 UK time or 21 Central European time, and that's all the times I can remember right now.
Yeah. Oh, GSP. Yeah, we'll be doing the Team England VGT after this. The preview of round 4. But a very exciting round versus Scotland and Germany. Flip me. 19 UTC, yeah. 19 UTC tomorrow, Steve. 8 o'clock UK.
Yes, 19 UTC. 20 London time. You know, there was a time when the French, instead of using the Greenwich time for the time, you know, the starting hour, they didn't want to use it, so they used Paris time plus 9 minutes 11 seconds. Just not to use the English one.
Wow.
There you go.
Dirtbags.
I mean, the British not giving back the bones of Joan of Arc for centuries. It's also, you know, that happened in our lifetime.
Well, nobody said the British government were good ever.
giving back things. Yeah, the British
just ever about anything. Just ever about anything. I don't think anyone's ever said anything good about the English government ever. Literally ever. Oh dear. Man, what's he gonna do? Just smash through the centre?
I mean, could be because the centre is so strong. Everywhere is so strong. I mean, he's literally relying on Paus more or less for everything he can think about.
Yeah, I'm surprised. I would have put the tackle. I would have put the tackle on the LOS here, right? And then he could punch this to there, and punch this to there, and then the tackler could have blitzed here, and then there's a route through the middle, right? So he can clear the middle. He can clear the middle.
2 players have got loner for KFoged, so.
Oh yes. He can do this. It won't be pretty.
You just need to believe, have confidence.
Confidence. Yeah. It won't be pretty, but he can do it. Needs to start with blockless, but yeah, he needs to get faster. He needs to play fast. Okay, he's cool. He's got the power. Now he can follow. He's got to do it fast though. Okay, he gets the removal. He's got to do it fast, real fast. He's got to really pick up the pace.
There is no time for anything here. Just click, pick, click, pick.
He's got to speed up. Man, I do love the time bank aspect and the time
so
being
much
a factor.
drama. This is absolutely fantastic.
Oh, he's got to go faster. Yeah, he can follow there, right? Blitz with the tackle. I guess the tackle can blitz now, right? Just blitz straight through the centre.
Pushes with the first, still okay.
I would have followed with the first one, right? Following with the first was better. So he did make a mistake, in my opinion. But he gets the POW.
And now has a straight line to run. Like at the end of the Shawshank Redemption, under the rain, coming from the seaward, screaming.
Yeah.
Problem is, okay, now the zombies stuck people with the zombies.
Yeah, yeah. The problem is, like Andy Dufresne, he's covered in shit, and he's only got 30 seconds left.
Yeah, yeah.
He might not even get to pick up the ball. Yeah, he goes to pick up the ball just to make sure he's got time to try. Because it takes a while for the animations and stuff, right? Oh, he's in kind of blitzable range.
There you go.
He's going to screen it. He's going to screen the ball.
Oh
my god, he's out of time bank. He's out of time bank. Oh my goodness. Well, he's got 2 minutes for the last turn.
Wow, 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 wow.
Not 1 second of time bank. He's got to
be Fresnes had much more time bank in the Shawshank Redemption. He had years of time bank.
No rushes. I think he just had time pressure, right, and panic. Niaga. I think that's the problem. Yeah, he needed 1 right to be in rush range of the handoff, and he needed 2 to be in rush range of the wolf handoff. So yeah, he really did need 2 rushes. He really did need 2 rushes, honestly.
Okay, pushes on the wolf. This is a reroll. Gets the pow. That's 1 scoring threat sorted. Oh, really sorted. And hit and run. Oh, there you go.
Did stun him. He's just going to 6+ pass it, I guess. Right? He's got no relay whatsoever because he put all 3 players that can move forward.
Yeah.
So he's got no relay.
This is a reckless play now.
So you're like 4-3 out. Go to the end zone and then lob it to him. That's all there is. Might roll a 6. I mean, he might be able to blitz as well, but wouldn't count on it with the big girls around. Oof. Makes it a bit harder. Could try blocking this one and then go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 rush. So he stops that. No, he doesn't. Oh, he doesn't stop that. Okay, here we go. We block there. And then it's a 1, 2, 3, 4. No, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 rush. So easy, particularly easy. 3, 4, 3, 2, 2, 6.
Let's not forget the pass. Let's not forget
6,
the pass and
4.
the catch.
Yeah, easy. Oh my god, hand off the Wraith. That would be the play. That
would be the play. That would be a moment that will go down in Blood Bowl history.
That would be incredible.
Can you even declare it?
I'm sure you can declare it. Yeah, I'm sure you can just declare it. Yeah.
And it will happen. So it will be like, yeah, there you go, throwing out the ball. Okay, he saw it.
Yep.
Can he blitz the loner?
Yeah, he can. Not only can he, he's going to.
There you go, blitzing coming.
Oof. Oh my god, he's snaked.
Oh my god. Oh my god, the play was so good. At least fail on the 6+
Yeah.
thing, you know. Oh my god.
Oh well. Well, it's yet another 1-0 win for Core. That's been his thing through this whole tournament.
What an absolutely frustrating game for Diomed.
Yeah. KFoged has won 7, drawn 1, lost none so far. And that's another 1-0 win. Yeah, incredible stuff. Absolutely unbelievable. And nearly all of them have been 1-0 wins. It just such a brutal defense, isn't it? Zones with KFoged at the helm. Yeah, a bit sad. I do think Diomed had the worst dice there. I think that's.
I think he had the tallest order, and there are a few moments with, a minimum result. Not I'm not saying a death or something like that, but just something that wasn't a push, something just a pow here or there. But yeah, it felt so overwhelming.
They both did terrible at rushing. That's pretty funny, and they both below average dodges as well. So yeah, interesting, isn't it? I mean, I had this exact same game, right? I had the 1-0 loss, and I had you play KFoged with Amazons, and you don't have the good dice. So yeah, that's you need the better dice when you play KFoged. You need the better dice.
The man himself is in chat, KFoged. It's a magic season. There you go, Chicago Bulls, 1994.
Yep. Congrats, KFoged. Commiserations, Diomed. But it's not over. It's not over because Game 2 is on tomorrow at 19 UTC, and we'll have another treat. But it's a tall order for sure for Diomed because now he has to win this game. A draw will not be enough. It's going to be super difficult, but it's going to be very exciting.
He has to break the streak of KFoged that hasn't lost a single game. A matter of legends. A matter of legends, the game tomorrow.
Yep. So there you go. Thank you very much, Faemir. What an absolute legend. What an amazing game.
Yeah, great game. I'll probably be back here tomorrow unless something weird happens. I should be here. Brilliant. Anyway, I'm off. I have to finish a few things and have some dinner.
Brilliant. Well,
so see you later, lads.
See you later. Cheers. And well played both, of course. Thanks for watching, everybody. Don't forget to leave a like and subscribe. And stay fantastic.